Hey everyone, Fred here. Let's talk about pre-construction condos. Now, pre-construction condos are very popular nowadays, especially in the city of Toronto. And that's because there are some obvious advantages when buying pre-con, but there are also several disadvantages and risks associated with them. If you want to find out what they are, then sit back and enjoy the rest of this video. So let's start by taking a step back and talk about what a pre-construction condo is and what makes it so unique. Essentially, a pre-construction condominium is a condo that hasn't been built yet, compared to a resale condo, which is one already built and lived in by an owner or tenant. A developer will sell units of the condo on plan. In other words, you can't actually view the unit you're purchasing because you're buying off paper, which means you'll buy a unit based on the floor plan the developer presents. Yet sometimes a builder will showcase a model unit in their showroom, which allows you to get a basic idea of the builder's style along with sample finishes. But buyers should take caution that the unit they purchase may significantly vary from the model presented. So what makes a new condo so unique? Well, as I mentioned, you're buying off paper, which means your decision to purchase is made solely based on a floor plan. So there are some unknowns going in, like the view from your condo, or what the common areas are going to look like. Also, unlike a resale home or condo, the buyer may live in a construction zone at the time of move-in if the condominium is not completely finished. Let's look at some of the advantages when considering a pre-construction condominium, which there are many. To start, new units may have lower price points that are below both market value and lower when compared to resale units. This is beneficial in two ways. First, it's the more affordable option for those who are entering the market, like first-time home buyers. And second, buyers may benefit from an appreciation standpoint because most builds take 2 to 5 years to complete. So it's likely the unit you purchase will appreciate in value during this time, well, depending on market performance. You'll also have the flexibility to choose between different unit packages along with the opportunity to choose different custom upgrades and finishes, which sometimes come at an extra cost, but at least the option is there for you. You'll also benefit from Tarion New Home Warranty Protection, whereby it maintains warranty on your new purchase for 7 years. As well, most pre-con condos have the option of an extended deposit structure, whereby your down payment is spread over a period of time, like over several months. Also, you'll move into a brand spanking new home which has never been lived in. And last but not least, and this doesn't happen with resale condos, you'll have a 10-day cooling off period which begins as soon as you receive a copy of the signed agreement of purchase and sale. So if you change your mind within 10 calendar days and decide not to purchase the condo, you can cancel and the developer has to refund the full amount of your deposit. But this 10-day cooling period is also important for another reason. It's an opportunity for you to have your real estate lawyer review the signed agreement. They'll be able to dissect it and look for any items that are not in your best interest, which may not be obviously apparent at time of signing. Also, they may even be able to negotiate on your behalf. Now for the limitations. When buying a pre-construction condominium, you must be aware of the following risks. There could be a potential delay in the project. For instance, when a developer states occupancy is scheduled for May 2025, delays could push this date out a few months or even by a few years. There's also the risk of cancellation, whereby the developer cancels the entire project altogether even after they've collected your deposit. This in itself is an entire topic we'll discuss shortly. Another potential limitation is regarding mortgage interest rates. If the construction period spans several years, mortgage rates could increase significantly during this time, which ultimately results in increased monthly payments for buyers as well as another financial burden. And lastly, there's a risk that a buyer faces a significant lifestyle or financial change during the construction period, which may affect their ability to uphold their commitments. For instance, a job loss or health issue arises. So buyers need to consider, assess, and discuss these potential risks when buying a pre-construction condo. Now, before we get into cancellations, just wondering if you're enjoying this video. If you are, then click the like button to help get this video out to other like-minded individuals who are interested in learning more about real estate. The more likes and subscribers this video gets will really help with the YouTube algorithm. It only takes a few seconds and it would mean so much to me. So now let's talk about cancellations. Why do cancellations happen? Well, they can happen for a number of reasons, but the most common are: 1. If the developer doesn't meet the minimum number of units sold. 2. If they fail to obtain the necessary permits and development approvals. Or 3. If the developer is unable to secure financing for the project. But it's important to note that cancellations are permitted if disclosed in the addendum of the agreement of purchase and sale. So this is why it's important to review the addendum to identify whether or not there are early termination conditions. And with regards to buyer deposits in the event of a cancellation, Tarion may protect up to $20,000 if the builder cancels under the conditions I just mentioned, so long as the buyer qualifies under the Tarion's deposit plan. Also, you may not be aware of this, but buyers may be able to have their real estate agent represent them when buying a pre-con condo. This will work to your advantage when you visit their sales office. Unlike their sales staff, a real estate representative will protect your best interest, whereas the staff at the sales office works in the best interest of the developer. Your agent will also negotiate the agreement of purchase and sale on your behalf. This is an obvious advantage because they are skilled negotiators who again are looking out for your best interest. They can also provide advice on the best source of action while also identifying risks and limitations as well, and this is something I personally like to do. Your agent can take you to visit the builder's past projects so that you can get an idea of their quality and workmanship. They can also recommend other professionals that will assist you in the buying process, like a real estate condo lawyer, which will be essential in completing the sale. And overall, an agent will help you become an informed buyer to help you make better decisions. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it worthwhile. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.